prolonged sabbaticals. I'm done, so done. Padded walls, bed spins, in flux, highly reactive. Don't snap, won't snap.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you're having a thunderous Thursday. We are going to get into some more Hi-Fi Rush. The starting screen did get better. I finally colored it in, and I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. I still got to format the vertical versions, but that shouldn't take too long, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, you know? But anyway, let's get into this game. Here it is. I gotta organize my desktop. This shit's a mess. Boom, 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 boom. Suddenly Steam is opening on the wrong window, or on the wrong monitor, which is annoying because it covers my whole setup. All right. Let's see. I have to go to the dentist later, which I'm not thrilled about, but I am appreciative of being able to, you know? I definitely have a little bit of a phobia of dentists, because once I had to get a filling done, and they did not numb me enough, to say the least. Holy. Show my game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I was yapping. Yeah. So ever since then, I've just dreaded going to the dentist. But luckily, I am able to, because it is definitely, you know, got to take care of the teeth. But the place that I'm going to, they're actually really good. I told them about that experience, and they gave me like stronger numbing stuff. And like my fucking face is numb all night after, but it works, and I don't feel a thing, which is great. How expensive is it there? Well, it depends. Luckily, I'm in California, so it's covered by the state, for me at least. So I don't pay anything. But if I was in any other state other than like California or like in Seattle or New York, it would cost a fuck ton. So I got a filling done recently, right? That would have cost probably around $1,000. So without insurance. But yeah, like I said, I'm very fortunate that I'm in California. That's why I'm very hopeful that the next phase when we move is back to Canada or like New York or somewhere where there will be like okay-ish healthcare. Yeah. So that's why I emphasize how grateful I am to be able to have like access to a dentist, because I went a long time without being able to see a dentist or a doctor or anything like that. And even here, I have to fight for it. Like, it's not easy to like maintain that sort of coverage. There's all kinds of rules and shit you got to follow, and they will take you out on a technicality because they trying to save money. Ironically, the whole government would save a fuck ton more money by just doing state like single payer healthcare, but that's a whole thing in and of itself. All right, I think we were about to go into like the stage right before the boss fight. We were in like the second half of this stage. But I had Taco Bell that was getting cold, and I wanted to crush that.
Well, safe to say they know you're here.
Please.
Cheers.
Mr.
Stay
Charlie,
hydrated.
Great pressure. Best not to apply anymore.
You got this, Charlie. Check out construction for a back door.
Positive
Right.
reinforcement.
Right, so we're in the middle of our great escape. I think I'm gonna get my enclosure finished this week, by the way, which is gonna be such good timing, because I can do that. I'll be printing some like quality of life things, maybe some silly stuff, and I got my printer printing so nice now. So I'm gonna be reprinting that bracelet soon, and it'll definitely be ready in time for Apollo, which will be sick. Oh, how do I get it? Oh, I see. Oh, that looks like death. Hell yeah. To be fair, I'd imagine you get to Apollo next month. Yeah, I definitely have plenty of time. But I'm pretty stoked with how the enclosure's going. I was having some trouble with I'm printing what's called the top hat. It basically just raises the top of the enclosure. But this first one, oh no, this is the good one. The first ones I was having issues with because this wall right here on the panel is like weak as hell. Let me. Not sure if you could hear that like crackling, but weak as fuck. Then I finally got it dialed in here where it's nice and sturdy, but it had this kind of like ugly finish on this side. Yeah, okay, cool. So you don't want that. And this one, nothing. So then I finished that. I'll probably have to reprint that side. But this one, finally, perfection. This thing is dialed in. It is printing beautifully now. But it's been fun trying to like every practical print that I've done has had a interesting challenge that I've had to figure out. Like I printed a hook for my headphones so they don't have to sit on my desk anymore, which is so nice. And the screw didn't fit. And I was like, well, that's not right. So I just shrunk the screw by 1% and it worked perfectly. So now I have somewhere to put my headphones. Next is I want to print a controller holder that goes under the desk. I don't know if you've ever seen the image of the holder that like holds it by the joysticks. It's real slick. I'm gonna download the STL for that. Oh, hold on.
knows how to fix the coffee machine.
I could do that.
Only giving out decaf, and with this amount of documentation I need to get through. What? Firmware update? Why does the coffee machine need a firmware?
What's more important than catching me?
God.
Maybe
No, but really,
succeed about
we really always put.
No way to know for now. Keep moving.
I hate the way that we make smart items out of stuff that does not need to be smart. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the holder. So I have, honestly, if I was in the US, I'd love to have commissioned you to do a few stuff for me. Some of my handheld could use a carrying case. Yeah, that's the goal. Is I'd love to kind of network to people to be able to like make things that they need, because one, I just find the challenge genuinely fun and like engaging, but I feel like I could make some decent money. Like with the way everything's getting in shitified, people are gonna need people like me to fix stuff for them, like their coffee machine that needs a firmware update for some reason. But yeah, so I got the headphone jack done, and then I'm gonna download the STL because someone already designed a really clean design, and I'm gonna modify it to work with command strips so I don't have to screw it into or glue it to my desk, because I want to be able to relocate it if I desire. But yeah, I think I could definitely, you know, slowly build a little network of people who are like, oh, this is the guy. You need like something that doesn't get made. I know a guy, you know? I wanna be someone's I know a guy. I think that'd be cool as fuck. Also, this headphone holder that I made, I found one that was equivalent on Amazon for like $17. I made this fucking thing for 70 cents. Bro, 70 cents. Technically, I do have a US address. I've used those forwarding companies a few times, but I don't know if that's ideal. Yeah, especially depending on like the scale of what you need. It could just be, shipping can be so expensive sometimes that it's just not even worth it for certain things. Because I order a lot of international items like lenses. I love getting like old Soviet lenses because one, they're really cheap, and two, they're really fucking good for really cheap. And then I get a lot of tea from China, and the shipping on that stuff can be a real fucking headache sometimes. But you are in the Middle East, if I remember. I was actually watching a video last night about Iraq. I watched a couple from this dude, the Best Ever Food Review Show. He's he's an interesting character at times, but he seems like a pretty good dude for the most part. Ooh, panicked there. But he covered the Kurdish food in one video, and then in the other, It was more general Iraq food, and all of it just looked so freaking good. Like he had this one dish I can't remember the name of, but it was like a big ass dumpling that they put in soup, and it had like beef inside of it and veggies. Bro, I'm getting hungry again. I'm hungry from last night from watching that video. Can't say I've heard of them. Food in here is so good, bro. Dolma, maybe. Let me look up Dolma. That might be it, because I feel like I'll recognize it if I see it. Dolma. Oh, no, that is not it, but that looks really good. Ooh. Let me see. I'll pull up the video real quick. He's a bit of a goofy guy. Like, he can be, like, he kind of intentionally does the whole, like, ignorant Yankee shtick, and it works really well to disarm people, but also because he kind of puts himself in the position of asking the awkward questions I think a lot of people would be afraid to ask. And yeah, it's interesting. You get a depth of understanding that you don't always get with some people who are a little afraid to ask questions about what they're being served. But he's also like pretty respectful. He doesn't shy away from the more unusual foods. Because the climax of this video was him eating sheep head. So he always has like the clickbaity thing. But let's see here. This is Kurdish food. Oh, this is the Kurdish episode. Let's see. We go to the channel. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. And then this was pretty interesting because he talked about, oh fuck, I'm forgetting the name, but this specific sect, this religious sect that's, here we go. Is this the one? Yeah, because he ate the water buffalo. That's right. This looked fire. Fish Masmota. This looked good. This isn't the one I was thinking of though. This is still a different one? I may have, how many videos did I watch? Anyway, every time I watch videos about the food there, it just looks so fire. So I need to get out there someday, man. I'm telling you. Whenever I think about somewhere I want to visit, it's always the food. All I think about is the food. Oh. I love finding like the local spots too. That's always so fun.
Mission report. Just go up.
Oh, also,
That's it?
I learned that eating partridge and pigeon is
There's
like,
gotta be a catch.
I don't know if it's common, but it's more normal there, which I found rather interesting. Your passport is good enough to come here for basically free, low-key. Dollar so strong too, you'd get constant deals. Yeah, for sure. What I've found that the hardest part is getting your initial flight out there
Okay.
to
Emotionally ready.
like places outside the US is really just the initial flight, because they charge out the ass for
Corsica
tickets
isn't
here.
outfitted with Vandalay tech.
But yeah,
Passkey.
if I can find a way to get there for fairly cheap,
You'll need to
it's
get
super
them to
doable.
cooperate with us.
What? How am I supposed to do that?
Persuasiveness is
But yeah,
not
the
one of my strong
just to fly across the US, just to give you an example, for one person, a round trip flight across the country is like $800. So it's genuinely getting out is the hardest part. That's actually why so many Americans don't travel or haven't really seen the world. It's just economically very difficult to leave. Once you leave, tons of places are very affordable. There's a lot of places that you can visit, but American infrastructure is designed so that it's very difficult to get out. It kind of sucks. Luckily, I have family who's in Canada because I am Canadian, and it's a little bit cheaper to fly out of Canada. Just a little bit, but enough that it makes it possible for sure. My dad has actually been to Lebanon, and I think that's it. He's been to Lebanon because he works in the church, and so they support this organization that helps build like tents for the winter and stuff. Lebanese food is so good, man. That's what I've heard from him. He always sends pictures and brags about the food. But because of that partnership, he travels out there like every couple years. So he's been there a few times. Massive shame. Actually went to Iran in 2019. That was before COVID, and it was hella cool there. I bet. I've never been to any. I've been to a lot of countries. I've gotten to travel quite a bit, luckily. I'm very fortunate for that. But I haven't been to any Middle Eastern countries. I'd love to visit though. The culture seems really rich. The food seems incredible, and I'd love to like go and like buy some textiles too, because some of the fabrics that I see designed there are incredible. I've also always wanted to get an oud cologne. I don't know if I pronounced that right, or if it's just weed, oud. But I've always wanted to try a cologne with that. So I feel like going to where it comes from would be the best way, because they charge you out the fucking ass for that shit here. But yeah, I'd love to get out there. Also, it's like where so much of civilization, it's where civilization's like started. So there's so much to see and learn about historically as well. Yeah, it'd be an amazing trip if I ever get to make it, which I definitely think I will someday. I just don't know when that day will come. Let's see here. Which of these seems best for me? Landing a beat hit on a ground combo. 100%. For example, saffron is really cheap in Iran compared to everywhere else. So many old cities here. You can visit old Babylon ruins. Oh, that sounds awesome. That's really, yeah, that sounds awesome. Also, there's like one of the main strains of tea, Assamica, is from the Middle East. So I'd love to go and like try and experience tea culture there. Oh, I would have so much fun. I know I would. Someday, inshallah. Ooh, gravity well. Hey, it's the homie. Oh no, they're hold on, there's collectibles down here. I'm in a yappy mood today. I keep getting distracted, which is deeply ironic given what I titled today's episode. I think budget-wise, Turkey would be your best bet, because that place is super cheap, super inflation happening, and lots of great food also there. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've heard a lot. I watch a lot of Hassan Piker, who is Turkish, and he glazes the Turkish food all the time. So I've heard. I've also seen the viral the Turkish ice cream guys. So I'd have to go get trolled.
Fool around when working?
Honestly, that shit's mad impressive.
Nah, it don't look like it from here.
Also, Middle Eastern architecture is super fire. I think Turkey would be a cool place to visit. I also knew a girl when I was in elementary school whose family was from Turkey. And that was kind of my first exposure to Middle Eastern culture. Because I remember, the teacher had her do a whole kind of lesson talking about Ramadan, because she had just joined our class recently, and you know how kids are, like they ask questions about everything. Nothing is sacred. It's just something unusual happens and they're gonna ask about it. Oh shit, I'm getting cooked right now. So they kind of just up front explained Ramadan to us, and I remember just thinking, holy shit, that sounds like such a sick holiday. We heard all about like the feasts and everything at night, and yeah, and as you've already learned, I'm sure, food piques my interest every time. So my first exposure to Middle Eastern culture was through Ramadan and learning about that. Dudes have asked if I eat nothing for 30 days when Ramadan comes by. And you tell them yes, right? You're like, yeah, I'm superhuman. I don't need to eat for a whole month and I'll be okay.
Ah, the chai I did. Let that stop them.
Macaron.
You could totally just tell them that you do, and they'd believe you.
Security available
And they'd think you have like superhuman powers.
I need quiet time right now.
But yeah, I I don't know what the if it would be considered rude for someone who's not practicing to join like someone for their Ramadan dinner, but that's definitely a bucket list thing to experience because I have heard stories about these feasts and they seem so legendary. There we go. Oh no, you can absolutely. In fact, most people would love to have you join them. Fuck yeah. Good to know. That would be so cool. Nice. I was feeling it that time. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely good to know. I'm definitely gonna have to try to find an opportunity to join some folks for Ramadan because that sounds awesome, genuinely. Ooh. In some countries, if you go to mosques, you get free dates, the food. They got a dating service there. Water, bread, and such and such. It's pretty nice. That's awesome. You know, Christian churches... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Christian churches used to do that, like, way long ago. But I think they've lost the plot, to say the least. And I think it's really important for religious institutions to service their communities like that.
Rundown on Corsica.
I think that for a long time they were leaders of that, and it's always nice to hear that, at least in some cultures, they are.
She just joined Vandelay 6 months ago.
It did seem like she's been trying to prove herself to Kale since we ran into her.
That's pretty insecure for a head of security.
Funny enough, I've mentioned before I have like the D&D campaign that I play, and my character is this cult leader. And that's like the main thing that our cult does is we just like feed and house people with the money we grift off of rich people. Because like in my mind, if you have a like organized body like that, and you're not using it to help your community and lift people up, genuinely, what's the point? So that's really cool. I love that. I always love when you can tell the creators of something consume the media they create.
I removed access from elevators temporarily. Please make use of the stairs. It is a healthy alternative.
I feel like so often today, the media we consumed isn't even produced by people who enjoy said medium, especially video games. A lot of these CEOs that run these companies do not play video games. And this game, with the whole, like, they integrated the side-scrolling elements and stuff like that, like, you can tell whoever made this absolutely loves video games. And it's always nice to see that, because it really does just, like, seep out of every pore of what they create. Not for real, you can tell most of them never even touch the controller. Genuinely, right. Like, I always am amazed how often people underestimate the ability of others to sniff out a fake. I think that if there is one thing that most people are universally good at, it's clocking someone who's faking.
Ready for this?
Because when you really love something, it's natural. You can't fake that. Shame this company got shut down for such dumb reasons. Yes, for sure. Because this is literally what you want to see as a consumer, in my mind, as a boss, but people who run companies are not motivated by common sense. They're motivated by profit. But like, this is what you want out of a company. You want them to be passionate. That's why I've criticized people for being like apathetic so often, is because there's just nothing worse than not caring. There's not giving a fuck, and that, in my mind, is, you know, you do you, regardless of what people think. But then there's not caring and being apathetic, and I think that that's just cancerous. Like, this game literally won awards and did well sales-wise, but nah, man, Activision deal going on. Yep, just lost in the shuffle of the new way of making money, because all these businesses do, they don't create anything. They let people create something successful, like this company did, and then a mega corporation will buy it, gut it, and then move on to the next thing to buy and gut. And that's how these companies make their profit. That's literally their business model. Like, McDonald's pioneered it with real estate. That's McDonald's whole model, and they cornered that. But it's so ridiculous that we have entire markets that have nothing to do with the products that are being sold in them. This dude, oh god. This dude was the bane of my existence. Haha! Here we go. Ah, fuck. There we go. I don't know if you ever heard of Rareware, developers of Banjo and Kazooie. Oh, I've heard of Banjo and Kazooie. Conker's Bad Fur Day and such. I heard of that as well. Got bought by Microsoft and have only made Kinset Shovelware and one shitty online game ever since. Man, I hate that. Like, I don't know how anyone looks at that and thinks, yes, this is what a healthy market looks like. It just, yeah, I can't wrap my head around it. It really breaks my brain. But I guess that's the point. It's like, it doesn't make sense because profit and stability isn't the goal. The goal is increased profit for a very select group of people.
No problem, little guy.
But yeah, that's why I always say profit is a shitty motive for an economy. It just is. It inevitably leads to bad results. That's why you see people in the US all the time shitting on China, being like, oh, housing bubble, because they don't understand that China's economy is motivated by things other than pure profit. Like, for example, employment rates and things like that. And they think that, you know, China investing in its infrastructure is going to shoot them in the foot, when really it's just them preparing for the inevitable growth that's going to continue happening for them. Because they're focused on stability. And what do people do in stable times? They have kids. They buy houses, you know?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oop. They're also dunking on Trump to his face now, which is really funny. Oh, this is just exit. Cool. Love that. Great level design. Do you know what Kinset is? Google it real quick. I'm sure you do. Not offhand, but let me see. It could definitely be one of those things that, you know, clicks once you see. Oh, Connect. Wait. No, it can't be. You don't mean like the Xbox Kinect? The little camera sensor thing? Oops, I said it wrong. Okay. I do know that. So wait, there's still Kinect games coming out? That's almost more shocking to me than anything else. Looking back, no, I don't think. Okay. So they made Banjo and Kazooie, and they said, okay, you're gonna make games for this dying platform. Nice. Love that. That seems like a great business decision. Wow. See, yeah, Microsoft is so shitty.
Man, how am I gonna get myself out of here?
I had to update Windows yesterday. I was not happy about it. I'm hoping that nothing breaks.
Security notes.
We never got Banjo 3 because of them, by the way. I've never played those. Those are platformers, right? Because I fuck with platformers heavy. That might be a good game for me to play.
Government, come on.
Go get him, Shy.
Yes. Okay. I've seen the characters. The character designs are incredible. But I've never really seen a lot of the gameplay. Banjo games are so good. One sec. Let me pause, actually. So good. Think of Super Mario 64, but low-key better. Yo. You are speaking my language, homie. I fucking love Mario games. Like, I still think to this day my peak game is Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey was so fucking good. Like, that game genuinely made me feel like a kid again. So, that's definitely getting put to the list. We're definitely going to get to play those games at some point, because you can't tell me it's like Mario 64 but better and expect me not to play it. Oh, fuck. Woo. Okay, let's take a little break here. Fuck. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. That was nice of them. Oops. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong, clearly. Oh, there's another one. I wasn't seeing it. Okay. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Damn, not my proudest moment. They also made Donkey Kong 64 and GoldenEye 64. They were on top of the industry during the N64 era. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So let's check this out. Oh wait, you can't see this. One sec. Here we go. That looks like the little dude from Spyro. I've definitely heard this track before. Banger. Oh. Oh, okay, this is the title screen. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, this is definitely gonna have to, we're definitely gonna have to play this. I could probably emulate that. That'd probably be pretty easy to emulate, honestly. Well, I actually, unironically, I have an N64. It's literally my childhood N64. So that's also an option. I could just, well, the game cartridge is probably mad expensive though, ain't it? Anyway, either way, that looks like a fun time.
Man.
So that could be fun to do.
Totally vertical security building. I gotta say, don't feel so motivated to get back to work right now.
Valid, bro, valid. All right, let's see here. Oh boy. All right. I missed that parry. Oops.
More of them?
Ah, what a waste. Hell yeah. The best version of the game is on 360, Xbox One. I don't know if those are on PC though. Those versions have much better improvements and run locked 60 FPS. That's a... Okay. I wonder if I could do, I can't remember what the name of Xbox's service is, but they have a PC game service. And it's inexpensive enough that I could afford it for the time it would take to beat those games. So maybe that's an option. I'll have to look into it, but that might be a route that we could do.
Okay, plan time. How am I getting that password?
We're still thinking?
Think better? We're running
Cloud
out
gaming? I don't know if it's there, but yeah, that's a good idea. There's also the Xenia emulator for 360. Cool. Yeah, it's cloud gaming, but we'll see. The only thing I worry about is my internet crying at me.
We can catch her using her password.
But we'll have to see. It's definitely worth a shot. But I can look into it later to see if they even have it. Actually, I might be able to get a free trial for like a month, and that would be perfect. Either way, I'm keen to play that. Like I said, I love platformers. If it wasn't obvious by the way I spammily jump around and try to find every little nook and cranny that I can crawl into. Man, Mario Odyssey really fucking snapped by combining platformer and open world mechanics the way they did. And the way they just constantly drip fed you new mechanics that kept the gameplay fresh, literally until the final sequence. Like, God. Maybe I should replay Mario Odyssey. My Switch is running slow as shit. I tried to play Breath of the Wild the other day, and it was not running at a great frame rate. But maybe if I take it apart and give it a good clean, it'll run a little smoother. But they're probably enshittifying it on purpose. Anyway, that would be a fun. Yeah, I love platformers. I've always been a Crash Bandicoot guy, not a N64 personally. Mario 64 personally. That's fair. You can emulate Switch games, you know. That's true. That's true. And I literally already own that. So I would literally only be doing it for the purpose of it running smoother, as Nintendo seems to be enshittifying my console. But I love Mario Odyssey. That game was so much fun. I actually played Crash Bandicoot not that long ago. I didn't 100% it or anything, but I did play it pretty recently. If you ever feel like digging through the VODs to see what I thought of that. Because I played Crash as a kid, but I don't think I ever beat any of the games. So I worked my way through the Insane trilogy, and that was a lot of fun. I play my legal Switch games on my Steam Deck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'd love to get a Steam Deck. I think if I invested in a handheld now, it would probably be a Steam Deck, but I think I am at least a couple years of priorities away from getting myself a handheld gaming setup. I have like a 3-year plan for purchases in my head, unironically. First, I gotta finish my printer. That's my main priority right now, especially once Index comes out. That's gonna be expensive. And then eventually I'll do a handheld setup, which
Betty's in awe of my skills.
which combined with my tablet will allow me to stream on the go, which will be really nice. Because I can't really stream when I'm traveling, which I'll actually be traveling in June at some point, so I'm gonna miss like a week or so. By that time, Deck 2 would be out. Yeah, exactly. And hopefully it'll be even better.
But it keeps giving me its work to do.
Hopefully by then, Gabe hasn't gone to the dark side. But yeah, I think that would be nice. But I'm really locked in on this printer. I'm not gonna lie.
Any ideas?
I am having so much fun tinkering with this damn thing.
Models.
I think
Whatever.
Value has given us ideas on how Deck 2 would be, and it seems promising. Yeah. Or Valve. Yeah, that's exciting. Plus, Valve has pretty consistently been, you know, I'm skeptical to say I trust any corporation, but if I had to choose one corporation to trust with my life, like someone, you know, put a gun to my head and said, pick a corporation, decide whether to kill you or not right now, Valve would be up there on that list. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, I'm hesitant to say I trust any corporation, you know. At the end of the day, they all tend to be motivated by the same things. But I feel least shitty giving my money to Valve compared to other companies. But that would be really fun, being able to like stream from when I'm traveling, hitting up some video games and whatnot. Valve does some shady stuff behind the scenes, but they are generally much friendlier to the consumers. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, for one example, I remember Valve saying your games can't cost any higher or lower on Steam if it's on other platforms or whatever. Interesting. There's a few more I'm sure I'm forgetting. Yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, they may put on a better face, but corporations are gonna corporation, you know? So, yeah. But I try to pay attention to who's more consumer friendly, because I feel like that's really all we can ask for these days. Damn! Fast as fuck. Nope. Nice try. Ooh. Ah, fuck! I hit the circle, not the Y. Valve has saved my life low-key, so I'm grateful. When I was a console gamer, games used to cost so much I could barely afford one in a month. Now in Steam with regional prices, I can comfortably buy games, not worry about eating ice soup. Yeah, no, for real. I mean, the only reason that I'm able to have something to play all the time on this channel is thanks to Steam and their constant sales. Not to mention that they have done a lot to support indie developers, and I'm a sucker for a good goofy ass indie game, you know?
Spectra files. The stuff about mind control.
So, as far as being pro-consumer, I definitely I gotta put some respect on Valve for that. as a Linux bro, they have seriously helped Linux too. True. I haven't used much Linux, but I think eventually I'd want to build like a small little robot. And so I'll probably delve into it a bit at that point, because a lot of open source bots that people have made are, you know, based on Raspberry Pis and Arduinos, so
Okay.
it makes sense to start diving into Linux. Also, my printer uses a little bit of what was it? Shit. There was a specific command for when I was flashing. Oh god. My eMMC. That was a Linux command. It was something like with the hashing. I can't remember exactly.
I'm panicking. We don't have a plan.
Just give us a second.
Oh, is there multiple routes? Interesting. Oh, damn. Okay.
Go get him, guy.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm still kind of mulling over the kind of robot I want to make. So I think I have a few ideas. I want to either do a miniature version.
Kill me with lasers?
Well,
Oh, it's time to reason.
good feeling. How about that?
I sense that Mr. Jai does not share this uncalculatable good feeling.
But yeah, so the three things I'm kind of mulling over is either building a miniature Robo-Dog, like the Boston Dynamics style one, building one of the Disney robot type things, but obviously miniature again, because like I ain't got a lot of money and them servos get expensive. But doing that, or building a RoboCam, because that would be really cool, is being able to have like a RoboCam arm that just kind of moves to specified positions automatically. I feel like I'm getting too far from this. Because I'm also going to make a follow focus, because I found someone's project, an open source project for a follow focus, which is basically remote controlled focus and shutter speed adjustment. And that, with the RoboArm, would basically let me pre-program camera positions and focus and focal lengths for, you know, like the main things that I would do. So yeah, that's probably the most practical one, but also like having a cute little robo companion wheeling around and like talking and shit would be kind of cool. So those are the options I'm mulling over, because I think that would be really cool. I'll probably do the robo arm. It's gonna be it's the cheapest, I think, and also the one that I would have for sure the most use for.
Message is finished.
Aha. Okay, dead end.
Let's go. Light 'em up. Let's do this. Double rip.
Okay, there we go.
Enough games. Wall of them.
Oh, interesting.
What a bind.
Oh, he's stuck in it. I see. Oh no. What a bind indeed. I didn't even know what I was seeing for a second there.
Hey, here's the old one, too.
Oop.
You got this, Mac.
Ready for this?
Yeah, seeing as you like Linux, I get the sense that you are also a tinkerer like I am. And I'm sure you can appreciate the constant urge to make things simply because making them seems interesting and you have no fucking idea what you would do with it after the fact.
Fix some nodes. Then I gotta fix a coffee machine. Never ends, man.
I love having a project. That's why that's why I love this printer. It's just a forever project. I can always add to it and tweak it and fine tune it. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't see that laser coming.
Peppermint, next time you say go up, please include a note about distance.
I was afraid of your famous shortcuts, so I kept it simple.
Okay.
Looks like that's her office. Man, what a commute.
Indeed. Ooh. Yeah.
Do this, guy. Double rip.
Damn. I feel like I cooked that time. I feel like I fucking cooked. That was a good one. And I only got an A, brutal. I feel robbed.
Do not disturb. Sounds definitive.
A little bit.
But I can still access these. Heard you like air ducts. Go get dirty.
Okay, last chance. What am I doing?
So you're gonna have to wing it and talk to her.
Remember the last time I tried to talk it out? Didn't end well.
Your demeanor is pragmatic, provided you do not escalate.
Talk to her calmly, state the facts.
My specialty. And if things escalate,
Then bring her back here somehow? But please be nice about it.
right there. On her computer. And she's still looking at Spectra files.
Okay, that's good. She wants to know more. She'll listen to us.
I'm like a chameleon.
Mr. Jai, are you listening?
No, he's
Waiting
not.
to strike.
Camille.
Now this is important. All you need is to subtly...
Damn.
What the?
This isn't what it looks like.
Enough! So what does it look like?
That I just want to talk?
I think all my defenses did my talking for me.
All I heard was a lot of meh.
Mr. Jai, do not escalate.
You are such an idiot.
Oh, this is bad.
I take pride in my work. You're not slipping away this time.
Please. Pretty sure she wants to kill me.
Try to talk her down.
We saw you spying those Spectra files, so you know I wasn't lying.
Assessing the problem is my job. I don't need you to tell me.
Well, apparently I do, since you aren't getting it.
Don't belittle me.
Chai, don't attack her. Protect yourself.
Just chill, Corsica.
You broke into my office. You destroyed my security.
To peacefully resolve this.
Wow. Do you even listen to what you say?
So, let's put down the sticks.
Not a chance.
Peppermint, your plan blows.
Hey!
But I got a better idea. Let's get her.
Keep the attacks coming and wear her down. Chai, you're a genius.
Whoa now. Let's calm down there.
Stop chatting. Put your guitar where your mouth is. You think you can strong-arm me?
Hey, you chose to fight. Wait, you like puns too?
What? No. Whatever. Let's see how you handle this.
What the?
Caught you off guard.
Okay, scratch parrying everything.
Yeah, that didn't work. Plus, she's totally lying about hating puns.
Definitely lying
Get out
about
of the way.
that.
Don't give up.
Okay. Okay.
I felt a breeze just now. Was that you?
I'll make sure you stay down this time.
Parry and dodge. Look for what she throws at you.
Woo! Ba, ba.
Way to go, Chai.
I could rock this beat all day. You look like you're sweating.
Impressive. Mr. Jai really is good at acting.
This was known, Cinnamon.
How about this?
Bum, 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 bum.
It's only a matter of time.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Woo!
Stay strong, little guy.
Woo!
You're doing great.
Is that a floating cat? Ugh, nothing about you even makes sense.
Woo! Boo, boo, boo.
Admit it. You're enjoying this.
You cocky loser!
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Woo! Boom.
I worked hard for this job. I won't just give it up.
What are you doing this for? Kale?
What does it matter?
He doesn't care about you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have kept you in the dark.
You don't know that.
I know you're not like the others, Corsica. You can feel something's wrong.
Chai, you are surprisingly convincing.
De-escalating. I think we may have a chance.
Or are you just too oblivious to figure that out?
Come on!
That's it. Now I'm mad.
Lol.
In your own words, you really blew it, Mr. Jai.
Wait, what does oblivious mean?
Enough distractions. Fight's over here, Chai.
Keep it up, little guy.
It's getting late. I'm supposed to be back at the hideout by dinner time.
You are so annoying.
Woo! Bum, 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 bum.
You're almost there, Chai.
Don't give up.
Woo! Woo! Bum, 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 bum. Woo! Papa! Woo! Woo! Papa! Oh!
Sorry.
Whoopsies. Corsica catch. Damn.
Escape plan, now.
Cinnamon, give me the build schematics.
Right here.
Chai, a private elevator.
Damn.
For personal lift. I'll reroute it to the hideout.
Oh god. Don't do it again. Don't learn your lesson. Okay, okay. Oh. That one wasn't your fault. Entirely.
Whew. See? Everything works out in the end.
You were right about Spectra, but I'll handle it my own way.
We don't have to fight. You can help us.
Oh, Corsica. You're just not good at your job.
Hale?
Bypassing my security to access secret Spectra files. Big no-no.
Why would you hide this
Busted.
from me?
I need people trusting my vision. You failed that test.
What?
I won't let you build an army of mindless Vandalay soldiers.
What are you talking about? That's not my plan.
Just drop it, Kale. We're coming after you.
Actually, it's funny because, see, I'm coming after you. Literally.
Oh Lord, he coming. Corsica getting screwed over. Yeah. Yeah.
And the potential of Spectra.
That's not you.
What's the end game?
I'm securing our future. Please, even you can figure that out.
By controlling the consumers.
It's not control, I'm freeing them.
That's not how I see it.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain myself to a defect. All you do is hit things with a guitar.
But I'm really good at it.
Ugh. I'm over this. You're not getting in my way any longer, kid.
Forget the password, Chai. Get out of there.
What? No! Not after all this.
Oh, and for you, Corsica, you're fired.
Corsica, watch out!
Chai!
Fired? Oh, should have used the flamethrower. Better what there's always next time.
What a jackass. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Not bad.
Lady Corsica? Can you hear me?
Your wound was really bad.
Damn.
We didn't have a choice.
They had to fucking Iron Man her.
Peppermint and Sir Macaron are familiar with robotic implants. And with my steady hand...
You saved my life.
Well, keeping you alive was essential to our plan.
Sorry. That's Chai speak for we need your help.
That's some boss you've got there.
Former boss.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
And I read those files on Spectra. I've been such an idiot.
Hate to say I told you so.
Chai?
Team is stronger with a common goal.
And like we said, another hand would help.
Come on. Why don't we tell you everything we know?
Ooh, it's getting dark in here.
Bull.
All of that. Right under my nose.
Kale manipulates. It's what he does. And now he plans to do that.
I love the little fourth wall breaks like that.
Spectra
Oh,
is
it's getting
almost
dark
a
in here.
manifestation of his personality.
He used me and then tried to kill me. I won't let him get away with it.
Hell yeah.
So, you're in?
Oh, I'm in. And I think I know what to do next. Chai, you got a second before we head out?
Defect. Oh, deflector level 2.
How you holding up, Chai?
Well, despite some bumps, we're back on track.
Chai, I'm not kidding. Even for you, that was too risky.
Hey, that's what I do.
I know, but everyone here thought you...
Vandalay can't see all the tricks up my sleeves.
Well, considering we found you unconscious as well, I assume half your tricks consist of luck.
My secret weapon.
Look, just at least try to be a bit more careful next time. Please?
So, what are your thoughts on Corsica? Think we can really trust her?
Yeah,
I was
I think
skeptical
so.
at first, but yeah, I think we can. The data doesn't lie. She saw the Spectra files. not to
His
mention
secret power is
all
plot
the-
armor. Let's be real. Yeah, exactly.
Like a spy or something?
What? We literally had to bring her back to life. I don't see how that works out.
I don't always mind plot armor. Like,
The plan is.
no, I
Who
won't,
knows?
I won't say that because that spoils a fairly recent
Always
movie.
glad to have
Um,
these talks, Chai.
But
Really
like
invigorating.
sometimes, you know, when it's at a really critical moment and the movie has otherwise avoided plot armor, I think it's okay to let
You wanted
to
to-
let one or two plot armor moments slide.
Chai,
But
I am-
some stories get real wild with it.
They're not listening.
It's like every problem you get Ex
I don't think
Machina
you
out
made a
of.
convincing argument back there.
I was so caught up I couldn't see it. Thank you for saving me.
Well, not used to compliments.
You may not be slick, but you get it done. I think everyone else is a bit embarrassed to
Dragon Ball Universe. Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah.
Someday.
And even like early One Piece, before Luffy becomes strong, like the Straw Hats are constantly getting their asses whooped, and they're getting rescued by like bullshit reasons, like, oh, you remind me of Roger, I'm gonna save you. Then eventually he gets stronger, and it's less often, though there's still some plot armor moments for sure. Anime in general really loves to use plot armor, I feel like. Which is really funny, because the reason I got into anime initially was because they weren't afraid to kill off characters. Unlike back in like the 2010s and even to today still, like American media is terrified of killing off a protagonist.
Roxanne Vandelay led the environmental cleanup and helped everyone in my city start again. She changed my life. She inspired me. Working here was all I ever wanted.
And now, not quite what you expected.
I had my doubts after first meeting with Kale, but I thought that's just how things were done. Now I know that's not the case.
It's like, okay, what bullshit can we pull off and still make it work? Yeah.
Hey, I met my favorite band once.
And, you know, sometimes that's all you need to be entertained, you know? Nothing wrong with it.
It's a little bit different here.
It's certainly not peak cinema, but sometimes if you're looking for a popcorn watch, that's all you need. Like the Rampage movie. Nothing but plot armor and ass pulls, but goddamn if it's not entertaining.
The rollout, the invitations, no idea how those were handed out.
So you can't deny they only selected the coolest people for the program.
I don't think coolness was a factor. I mean, you know what your arm is for, right?
Let's not talk about that.
What I can say, what you're doing with it, that was not planned. Which means it's something Kale can't calculate and use against us. It's our Trojan horse.
I'll pretend I understood that reference.
She said you're Helen of Troy. No. Alright. You got something to say, buddy?
Glad you didn't perish, Mr. Jai.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of you to say.
Despite the fact you have no expression, I get the vibe you're feeling a bit down.
How about this? I saw all your terrible decisions take place in real time, but there was nothing I could do.
Then you have Superman, who is basically like God, right? And then his fucking weakness is a mineral. Okay, yeah.
But I hope to be able to be more than
that's why I like the inversion of Superman type characters lately being villains. I think a character like that is much more believable as a terrifying otherworldly entity like Homelander or Omni-Man, or even Burnside, if you ever saw that movie, was the kind of first one to kick off that motif.
I must ask, did you not find it suspicious how intricately designed the robot was? The one Kale used to attack you?
Aren't all robots like that?
Well, it looked like you were actually going to fight it. But then, you didn't.
What are you implying, Cinnamon?
I just feel bad for the designer of that robot. They must have put a lot of love into the creation. Something clearly intended to fight you. Oh, what an interesting set piece that would have been.
I was certainly preparing to fight it, and then, honestly, thankfully, we didn't need to yet. That looked like a tough-ass fight. I'm sure we will eventually. What's good, bud?
You alright?
Oh yeah, he has a shop too.
So, I think you were right. Corsica did listen to reason.
I'm so glad. Things could have gone horribly.
Yeah.
You did see how we were almost killed by a Kale-controlled chasing robotic thing, right?
Well, in my mind, it maybe would have been a bit smoother than that. But the point is, we're here now. And we've got an ally with a real knowledge of the inside.
Aren't you an ally with the real knowledge of the inside?
Don't forget that.
Don't worry.
Selling yourself a bit short there, Macaron.
So, Corsica's on our side now, but I don't think we'll be able to talk down the rest of Vandelay.
As much as I wish the opposite, I think you're right. I know it's not my strong suit, but from here on out, looks like we'll be taking Vandelay head on.
And with you on our side, I know we'll be ready.
Hell
Chai,
yeah.
That's so sweet of you. I think I still need some practice, but I won't let you down.
Rip and tear. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. That's handy. Hibiki. Oh, I don't have enough for Rip and Tear, actually. That's pretty good, because his range is not great. Ooh. We broke. All right, let's get on. Let's move on to the next chapter. Oh, let's play with 808 first.
I bet everyone was worried about us, huh?
So cute. It'd be sick to eventually try to make an 808 bot, but that would be really
No one brings
complex.
up how we all got back to the hideout. Explaining that would be awkward.
Another fourth wall break. One sec. My print finished. I just want to check if it's ready to pop off the plate so I can start a new one.
A spatula.
Oh, there it is. To go back to the superhero thing, as a kid I never liked Batman because I thought the idea of a guy just cosplaying as a bat instead of actually being one was lame. And also the fact that the Joker kills like 1 million and they never get rid of him is like, okay bro, yeah, for sure. I do actually like Batman a bit more nowadays though, thanks to the Arkham games. The Arkham games are fire. I agree, I really like the Arkham games. I feel like I like the old 70s Adam West Batman also, just because it was silly and leaned into that in the funniest way, in my opinion. But I feel like Batman either is one of those ones that works by acknowledging the inherent goofiness of the concept or leaning into the more like detective noir aspects of it. Like, I liked the Robert Pattinson Batman a lot because it leaned into that noir aspect, and I felt that was really interesting because, right, like realistically, Batman isn't. I don't see Batman like when depicted well. I don't see him as like a true hero, and more so of like an anti-hero, where he's just the dude with the resources and he's doing what he can in his neck of the woods. I always found the whole like, oh, Batman can beat Superman if he gets enough time to play. Like, I don't know, man. First of all, I don't really care. Second of all, Superman would laser Batman from like 1 million miles away, and then that would be that. Like, let's be so for real. I don't care how smart you are, you're not beating Superman. The whole point of Superman is that he's basically God. Oh, I should have done next stage. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like it's yeah. He don't really feel like an anti-hero, like compared to a guy like Punisher, LMAO. Batman ain't like that. I do like the Christopher Nolan films. Those are good too. Yeah, I guess I feel like he would be better. I guess I should have phrased it a little better. I think he would be better depicted as an anti-hero, where they really do a lot to keep him like squeaky and clean, but like the aesthetics of Batman very much lean themselves to grit and moral ambiguity. Yeah. Because like the Nolan films leaned into the moral ambiguity of the character. Like, he was never portrayed as someone who's just like this completely altruistic good guy. The dude was out for revenge. Like, he was just a broken dude, using all his power to get revenge on the people he saw as causing his parents' death. Meanwhile, most of them were not even directly involved. And I think that is where Batman really thrives, is leaning into the grittiness of the character.
All right, Corsica.
Also, I'm just kind of tired of like the whole squeaky clean Marvel superhero kind of deal. Like, they don't feel like real people, and it's just, you know, no one's gonna die, at least no one important, and there's no real stakes to any of it. It feels like no personal stakes, no physical stakes. Like, everyone's immortal and perfect people, and it's just kind of boring and sterile. I really like The Boys, although even that is kind of becoming a parody of itself at this point. But I like that it leans into the moral grayness of everything. This is why I feel like Punisher is much more of an interesting hero. He ain't a good guy, and he admits it, but he feels real. Yeah, definitely. And he doesn't even have powers, and I don't think that...
Very professional, Corsica.
I don't think that...
Don't get compliments on my plans.
I think you can pull it off still with a hero who has powers. Like, I don't think it has to be a guy without powers for that kind of template to work. I think you would do well to write it as if he doesn't have powers first and figure out, you know, his motivations and everything, and then add the power in maybe for spectacle. But yeah, I think that at its core, superhero stuff that really intrigues me is more of a character study.
Your negativity is ruining the festive mood.
With a good amount of action. Like, let's not get it twisted here. Everyone who watches a superhero flick is coming for the action. So it's not like I want there to be less action, but I think that some beats for depth of character would be really interesting, and some like real moral
How about next time we shoot you out of a
paradoxes
cannon
or
right to where we need to
challenges.
go?
Lol. But yeah, like I said, that's what I liked about The Boys, is it really tried to do that, and I think it did in a lot of ways accomplish that. The Batman you want is Batman v Superman, if you really think about it. Yeah. That's true. That was a gritty film. And then it kind of like lost itself. Like, the second half of that movie I don't really remember at all. And then they like rushed the whole Doomsday plot, didn't they? I remember when I was a kid, Superman Doomsday came out as an animation, like an animated movie, and that shit was so fire. Like, genuinely so good. And they rushed that entire story in like, what, like 15 minutes?
So old school.
Lol.
Really got the short end of the circuit here. I'm stuck with the old models.
Mm.
I want to watch the show, not clean it up.
It's like the dumbest plot either, because both Batman and Superman kill people, and also Batman using guns. Like, well, yeah. Genuinely, like, I really don't. I do like the grittiness of it, and I remember when the trailers were going around, that's what got me excited about it. But it was just kind of an incoherent mess.
The Armstrong Festival! I know you're eager to get home to a better life and spread the word about your fantastic enhancements. But this is your night to celebrate! And for the highlight of
Also, I vaguely remember that one desert sequence where he was like murking dudes.
Corsica, is this show for the
I can't remember if that was like a delusion or something though. I think it might have been either like a flashback or like a hallucination. But Zach also has some crazy quotes in interviews. Have you heard them? I don't think so. Because by that point, I was pretty burned out on superhero stuff already. That was kind of like... So I was like keeping slight tabs on like when it came out, but I wasn't watching interviews. What did you want? Sorry.
Show will be sole reprieve from life of cleaning.
Oops. But yeah, I wasn't following it super close, so I haven't heard any of the interviews or anything.
So much wasted food. I have to compost all of it.
I think the last time I saw a superhero movie in theaters was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, maybe 3. The one with his dad. And I just remember thinking that movie was so fucking bad and a waste of time, and I never went to see another Marvel movie in theaters. Let's see. Genuinely unreal human being, bro. Let's watch this. But yeah, I remember the one Guardian of the Galaxy movie I saw. I just like the whole thing was just like them on a ship talking for a superhero flick. Too much character study. Everyone says that about Batman Begins. Batman's dark. That's true. I remember Batman Begins. Damn, that's a throwback. All right. I'm like, okay, no, Batman's cool. He gets to go to a Tibetan monastery and be trained by ninjas. Okay, I want to do that. But he doesn't, like, get raped in prison. What the fuck? That could happen in my movie. If you want to talk about dark, that's how that would go. I don't think that's what anyone was asking for, man. What the fuck? What? What? Why did his mind even, like, these people are, like, these fucking Hollywood people aren't real people. I swear to God. Like, why does that even cross your, what? That's unhinged. Jesus. What a weird guy. It's like, oh, you want Batman to be gritty? Well, how about I put this thing that literally no one wants to see in the movie? Like, what? Weird ass guy.
Found the back routes, but it's on fire.
Our anti-human security. And I think this is where I come in.
You're prepped.
Ah, now we can finally get these. Okay, I'm not going to say here because this feels too extreme, but let's say in the Batman v Super Snyder cut, they have Batman get, saw it in the comments right now. Oh my God, what the actual fuck? The fuck? That is one of the choices of all time. Jesus Christ.
I'll have to charge up enough energy to blow out the flames, but you've only got a few moments before it starts up again.
What a weird fucking guy. How about we don't let him make any more movies?
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, fuck. Okay, I get it now.
Again. Leave it to me. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bump, 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 bump.
Way to go,
Okay.
Calista.
Go on, Chai. You gotta act quick.
Peppermint, this tech is amazing.
Thanks. It wasn't much.
Miss Peppermint, your face is turning red.
Hmm?
Are you having an allergy attack?
DC took like 8 years to learn that, dumbasses. Just wild that you can actually see that in a film, bro. Yeah. It's wild that that even exists in a film. Like, a superhero film. Like, because, you know, gritty movies are a thing. And there's definitely films that deal with very serious subject matter like that. But it's very serious subject matter. There's a certain tone you need to hit with that kind of thing. Wow. They really were like, no, this is our guy. Even after that, like, you're paying for the Snyder cut, right? You're paying extra for the extra scenes, and it's that, right? Like, you're paying to see exactly why this man should never be given complete creative control over anything. The dude definitely has a good eye for action, but I don't ever want to see another movie solely directed by this jackass ever again.
Got eyes on him.
let's be real here. Dude's coasting off of that one punch zoom from 300 for like a million years ago. That's really all the man has contributed to cinema. As far as like meaningful contributions.
From here, we can hear the show. And I do not think anyone will find us. Our jobs are safe.
I think he saw the comic of X-Men or like one of those, and that had sex, and he was like, hell yeah, we gotta do this. So he opts for the non-consensual type. Like I genuinely can't comprehend the mindset that leads you to that decision. Like, what the hell, man? Genuinely, what the actual hell is wrong with you? Not you, him, but like, what the fuck? Foul. This is why women choose the bear. I think, yeah, okay, I read that already, good. I swear to God, sometimes I look over at chat, I'm like, did I read that yet? And I start rereading the comment, I got halfway through, I'm like, yep, I literally just read that. There's so many videos talk about him and his films, it's a rabbit hole. I can imagine. There's so many fucking weirdos in Hollywood. Like, did you hear about Armie Hammer and his whole, like, this is a little old now, but he had like a whole rant about cannibalism and how he basically wants to try cannibalism and how it's like a big fetish for him. But yeah, I've had limited interactions with like real Hollywood people like that get shit done in Hollywood, and I'll be honest, the few interactions I have had have made me really sure I don't want to be associated with any of those people. Granted, as a creative, that's made my career trajectory rather difficult, but c'est la vie. I'd rather be some broke dude people see as lazy than whatever the fuck they'd have me become. I'll tell you that much for sure. Then you learn Japan has a side of media called eroge, and you suddenly understand why they have so many problems. Yeah, eroge is
not cool.
Putting
out fires is my specialty.
They have a whole industry for erotic gaming. Or is it not just the games? Is it the word for like all erotic media in Japan? Make sure Korsica is selected using left trigger and summon her into battle by tapping right trigger. Korsica will target enemies with a blast of wind while... Yes. Oh, interesting. You know, it's funny, and I think Japan and the US are similar in this way, where like the media of both cultures that they export is... and it's very, very hypersexual, but the actual culture of both countries is so repressed, like deeply, deeply sexually repressed, and it's kind of wild, honestly. I like a lot of visual novels too, so I'm kind of screwed because some of them has those scenes regardless of its importance or not. Damn, yeah. That's always, I certainly don't mind some saucy content in games or movies and whatnot, but when I'm not really looking for it and I'm really just trying to enjoy the story or action or whatever, it's so fucking annoying to get random fan service thrown in that just derails everything. Like, God, we might as well just throw in a fucking random coffee shop scene where they talk for 30 minutes about their feelings, you know? Like, this is not what I'm here for. Make sure Korsica is selected. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Korsica will target enemies, the blast of wind, while doing no direct... Oh, okay. So this is how we turn off the flames. When you watch Sopranos and see Tony's sex scenes, I just die inside. You know, that's fair. But again, at least in The Sopranos, that serves a role in the arc of it. Like, his character is a sex addict and also a narcissist. So those scenes are showing his insecurities and weaknesses. Oh, right, Corsica. I need to summon her. Duh. So I can, but yeah, I can stand that kind of thing. I don't mind. But like, there's so many times where like you'll have characters who've had no rapport on screen, and all of a sudden it's like, we need a romance shoehorned into this, so we're gonna throw a random sex scene that wastes like 10-15 minutes of screen time. It's like, nah. I'd rather that be spent on like developing that relationship. Rather than just like some boring generic, we fucked and now we're in love. Like, I guess. Enemies hit by Corsica when attacked are stunned more easily. Ah.
So you know, popping up some of the tougher enemies. Don't forget to call me in on those
Jeez.
heavies.
Yeah. Whoops. Shee, we in trouble. We hit nobody with that. Oh, I guess we hit them. Damn, I missed that. There we go. But yeah, it's always surprising to me how sexually repressed people in the US are, despite how hypersexual our media output is. I think it speaks to the way that sexuality is used coercively, culturally, as a tool to get people to consume, rather than as a sincere expression of our humanity and existence as sexual beings. Literally can't even go on Insta or Twitter without some OnlyFans girl showing up like, I don't care, bro, just let me scroll in peace. Right, because like, for me, the issue is not that they're showing their bodies. The issue is that it's literally just slop shilling a product. Like, social media has become overrun with two kinds of advertisement, and neither is productive for society. We have slop pushing sexual content for sale, and we have slop pushing narratives through rage bait, and both of those things fucking suck, and that's like 90% of the internet these days.
Oh, she did the announcements herself too. She's so full of herself.
Well, I for one am very interested.
Chai, that exhibit takes us to where we need to go. Head there.
Because yeah, it's all these just corporate interests or various business interests just occupying everything, and there's no real interaction on social media. And I say this because I know and exploit this fact. Like, the reason that like my account on Threads pops off isn't because I encourage productive conversation and connection. No, it's because I'm fucking rage baiting people constantly. Like, literally, that's what I do on there, is I just rage people, and it works. I use it to push like specific narratives that I align with, but like, that's all it is. Speaking of rage bait, have you heard the new drama surrounding the mixtape game that released recently? I have not. What's the tea? I have not heard about this at all. One sec, I'll send a short video. Bet. What is that? What was that? Was I hearing? What the fuck? I feel like I heard Claire de Lune for a second. What the fuck? Boom, bum. Is that Claire de Lune? Or is that a different song? Anyway, that tripped me out.
Well, hello there. I gave directions on the exhibit, but you seem to need help with...
Yep, another foreign entity or something.
Please do not finish my sentences. It affects my hint-giving abilities. But this foreign existence seems like no other than our security head. Corsica?
Yeah, things have changed in the past few hours or so.
I can see the bond of friendship is strong between you both. It seems you have the ability to put out flames with your wind energy.
Because of my game, my Twitter has become a cesspit. I think that's just Twitter in general, if I'm being honest. Because of this game, my Twitter has become a cesspit.
This is the most controversial indie game at the moment.
All right, one sec. I'm gonna pop this off my build plate real quick and clean it. Give me like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then I'll watch this and we'll get back to the game. All right, let me get this next print prepped so I can just hit send once the plate dries. That will be that. So I got to print the back, and I'll have to reprint the front, but that'll probably be tomorrow. Okay. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay, slice. Good to me. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now, let's watch this. Thank you for waiting, by the way. Appreciate you. Okay.
Moment, and it's causing a full-on war. This is the most controversial indie game at the moment, and it's causing a full-on war over on Twitter. See, Mixtape is a coming-of-age narrative game about teenagers having one last night out together, and typically this would just be another obscure artsy game by Annapurna Interactive, but the reason people are losing their minds is because IGN and other news outlets gave Mixtape a 10 out of 10 review, meaning this 3-hour-long narrative game is on the same level as Elden Ring or Breath of the Wild, which is so suspicious that even the people who played it are calling out the overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. So obviously I had to try the game myself, and I have to agree with this statement, it's just millennial theater kid slop. Because sure, it is a narrative story game, but it had basically no interactive choices, no actual gameplay. It was more of a walking simulator with the most awkward kissing minigame I've ever played. And in some sections, you didn't even have to touch your controller. The game was basically just playing itself, even if you failed the QuickTime events.
Damn.
But ultimately, the fact that it was
See,
published by
I hate that kind of
which
stuff.
is owned by Bill.
I can't stand when, like, I was talking about this, I think yesterday actually, is like, I don't like when games lean too much into the cutscenes and the narrative elements where to the point that like you feel like you're watching it rather than, you know, playing and experiencing it. That's
Billionaire
rough.
Megan Ellison is making people wonder if all these 10 out of 10 reviews are really just game journalists getting paid.
Definitely.
This is the most controversial indie game at the moment, and it's causing a full-on war over on Twitter.
I mean, let's be real here. The credibility of game journalists has been in the shitter for a long time. So this is just another on the pile at this point. Beautiful. All right. My plate is dry. And it is time to print. Perfect. All right, let's get back into the game. Yes.
Additionally, enemies affected by this energy are more.
I don't mind it too much if it works out for the game story. You could argue it's less of a game, but it works out when I have no actual problems with it. Yeah, I mean, to each their own, of course. If you enjoy a more narrative experience rather than, you know, versus a more active role, that's totally okay. But if that part of the game flops, then you really are left with nothing. But yeah, I know that that's a big trend nowadays anyways. A lot of people are really enjoying games that focus more on storytelling, and that's totally fine. I just hope that I get more content that's gameplay focused for me personally. We can have both though. Both can exist. They're definitely they're vastly different experiences, and I think there's argument to be had to like say it's not a game, it is a game. I think that, you know, it's definitely in the very least a very specific subgenre of game, but I don't think that it needs to be discredited as not a game. Though I would say that it doesn't focus on, you know, traditional gameplay elements, but yeah, that's fine. I also find that, like, despite mine and most other people's desire to neatly label things, I think life just doesn't really work that way, you know? It's close enough to a game that we could just call it a game. I don't think we need to spend too much time splitting the hairs on it. If people enjoy it and it's made by game devs, let's just call it a game. Only if people enjoy it, though. When it's bad, we call it something else. Sheesh.
Let her rip. Double rip. Yeah.
What you got? You got this?
Okay.
I love Death Stranding, for example. The actual gameplay is literally walking and delivering things, but man, it's such a unique experience that even if it's not really fun, it really stands out to me. Yeah, that's valid. That's totally valid. I still haven't watched a Let's Play of that, but I feel like that's probably the optimal experience for me, because I get too restless when I'm playing a game and there aren't enough interactive components. I just end up not having fun and I move on to something else. But I think that, yeah, Death Stranding is a great example because, good lord, the amount of conversation that happened around that game. Like, people are going to try to poo-poo that and say, like, that doesn't have value? Nah. It might not be for you. It's certainly not for me. But it has value. You really can't argue that it doesn't, because you can argue the semantics of labeling it. You can argue if it's fun or not, sure, but you can't deny that the game has value and it's had a positive experience or effect for a lot of people.
But where does the story start?
But yeah, I think if any narrative-heavy game has piqued my interest, it's probably that or a Telltale game. I feel like those are what I would be most likely to play in that what's the word, lane of gaming.
Look, that is the original truck on display.
They don't mention those robotics led her to solving a global energy crisis.
Hmm.
It's almost like they're mocking her.
Peppermint, let's focus.
Kind of like Tesla being the name of a shitty car company that traps its drivers inside and burns them alive.
I get the feeling this exhibit will be.
I also do think that there's value in hold on, let me not talk over them. I also think there's value in art in any format that isn't explicitly made to be fun. I think that we have a tendency to assume that all art and medium has to exist to be fun and light and make us forget, because that's what's mostly pushed to us. But I think that some of the most valuable art is the uncomfortable, boring art. Telltale games are low-key the weaker example of story-based games IMO, because none of the games have choices that actually matter. It's mostly an illusion. That's too bad. JRPGs, for example, are mostly story-based while having decent enough gameplay that it makes it fun to go through. Yeah, that's fair. I guess, would you consider Danganronpa to be a story-focused game? Or Persona, maybe? I love Suda51 games. His games are garbage in terms of actually being games, but in terms of art, phenomenal. That sounds familiar. I may have heard of that dev. What's a game that they've made? Danganronpa is a visual novel, so yeah, it's a lot like Ace Attorney. That makes sense. Visual novels definitely seem to do a good job of focusing on the story.
Stop it right there!
Again, because even in the name, they are novels primarily as their goal. So if they don't nail that, they really don't have a lot left to lean on. They have made No More Heroes. Their most popular series, however, is their more niche games. Okay. No More Heroes sounds familiar. I'll, once I get through this little section here, I'll look it up. See if I recognize anything. God, I'm a sucker for a good horn section. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, here, let me look this up. No More Heroes. Oh, I don't think I know this game, actually. Okay, let's see. Suda 51. That's a 52, not 51. Good lord, I can't. Oh my god, I just typed 52 again. There we go. Let's see. Japanese video game designer. Let's go to the wiki, see what games he's made. Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3 Final Bout. That sounds fun. Let's see. Lollipop Chainsaw. That's hilarious. That's quite the name for a game. Killer is Dead. Yeah, I don't know any of these games. The art direction's pretty cool, though. Inspired by Punk and Quentin Tarantino. That's a hilarious combo, but yes, I get what he's saying. The direction style. So very kind of Pulp Fiction style games. Also, like, how fucked is it of Tarantino to just, like, lay claim to an entire genre by naming his movie Pulp Fiction?
Vandelay grew, and in only 3 years, the company became the world's largest supplier of robotics. Robots that efficiently and literally made the world a better place every day.
I'd say, yeah, that's close.
Vandelay Technologies, but we still had a ways to go.
Those were the good old days. Everything we did felt like it made a difference.
That's because it did.
And from the outside, no one knows any better.
That's how it be.
The defect? Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale was
A
wrong.
liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Corsica. Ooh, what a twist.
Enough theatrics.
Oh, there's never enough. And I'm not going to let you ruin my performance.
No. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Suda has a few visual novels under his belt, and they are actually rather not beginner friendly. Oh, if you never done them before, but they are so unique that I love them. Extremely surreal, but have a lot of interesting things in them. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Do you have any recommendations? I might check it out. Might be something fun to do on stream, because I do love weird shit. Like the movie I was talking about the other day, Symbol. I literally love it because it's just fucking batshit insane. The whole movie. It's beautiful. And like, I've always been someone to respect people who take a big swing, you know? Even if it doesn't work out, we need people who have the guts to just try something weird and different. Killer 7 and No More Heroes, though if you don't mind doing the visual novels too, I'd highly recommend The Silver Case and The 25th Ward. Let me look these up real quick. I saw No More Heroes earlier when I was looking them up. Let me look up Silver Case and 25th Ward. Okay. Well, that's on Steam. That's good to know. Oh, actually, let me pull these up on Steam. That would make so much more sense. All are on Steam. Sick. All right. Silver Case. What's this? 25th Ward, The Silver Case. Oh, this is a bundle. 25th Ward, The Silver Case. Wait. No, this is after. What in the world? What am I looking at here? "25th Ward" is the sequel. Oh, okay. I'm following it. I get you. All right, so I'll add these to the wish list. No promises, but they may make an appearance at some point. Now let's see here. Killer 7 and No More Heroes. Killer Bean, lol.
Stay still.
Okay, so this is like a shoot 'em up kind of thing. Interesting. All right, and then No More Heroes. What's the other? Was that right? Yeah, No More Heroes. To be announced. Wait a second. This is not the right game. Interesting. Did I type that right? Yeah. Maybe that one's not on Steam. No, that's not the one. Weird. Yeah, very weird. Huh. All right. Well, I guess that one's not on Steam, maybe. Very strange. Type No More Heroes on Google, then Steam. Yeah, let me do it on my phone so it'll open the app instead of a browser tab. I played it on Steam. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Weird that it doesn't come up, eh? Here we go. There we go. Added it to the wish list. So yeah, again, no promises, but those are saved. So I will consider them at some point when I'm looking for some new stuff to play. The silver case was released in 1999 on PS1 and had stuff like this, which is crazy to think about. Hey, no worries. Yeah, appreciate it. If this were an embargo on Israel, I bet it would have been lifted years ago. Bars. That's so based. Wow. Damn, 1999, by the way. I mean, that just goes to show how long they've been up to this bullshit, you know? They've been letting them get away with that shit since 1948, man. It's fucked. But damn, that's sick. Okay. Damn, I think we gotta play this one then, because that's so awesome. I can't wait to see the context. I think you just sold me on the game, unironically. Oh, fuck. Spooky. Lol. I hope you like it then, because it's going to be a bit different from what you're used to, but I love them. I should mention that they are actually a detective mystery game, Silver Case and 25th Ward. Got you. Okay. Well, I'm still down to try it, you know? I'm so picky with games, it kind of sucks, honestly, so I'm always open to try new stuff, because I really am just, like, so goddamn picky. It would be way easier if I was just like, yeah, I'll just play whatever. The games I do like are almost always fucking peak, but like, damn, I am too picky for my own good. Gotcha. Ooh, almost missed these. Ah, fuck. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl.
The work was chastised for being too dark. But I think it's quite powerful.
I was thinking the other day, funny enough, I kind of want to make some like just silly ass, goofy, lighthearted music, because I've been making this heavy ass shit all the fucking time, and ain't nobody want to listen to that, and I get it, but you know, I be feeling depressed. But like, I think about people like Doja Cat, who made an amazing fucking pop album that people love, and she's like so mad that people love that album. And I always say, like, man, if I made something like that, I'd just be stoked people liked it. And it's like, I've been thinking about it lately, and like, I kind of want to just like make something fun, because my relationship with music has been fucky. Like, maybe I just need to, yeah, have a little fun with it. Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun with what you like. Exactly. Like, maybe I need to just get back to basics. Decrease recharge time for Corsica. Okay. I think I'm gonna save up for another chip slot, actually. But yeah, I was thinking, because it would just be cool to make something that people just enjoy. It doesn't always have to be meaningful and whatnot. That's the thing that always gets me hung up, is like, I'm always like, oh, it has to be this big, grand, meaningful thing. It's like, maybe it can just be fun. Maybe it's okay for it to just be fun. Ba, 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 ba.
Move quick before it cools down.
But yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday because I'm finna print a stand for my MPC. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's do this again. Where was the spot for it?
You alright, Chai?
3, 2, 1, go!
Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Kind of like with the games you like. You can just play a game for fun and nothing else. That's why Doom is so popular. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just good old-fashioned dumb fun. And I think that I don't know where it comes from. I blame capitalism. The need to like make everything some highly productive thing. But yeah, like I always get in my head and I'm like, I always make recreation way too complicated, I think. Hey, oh sheesh. Bro really was trying to kamikaze me. That's crazy. Ah, fuck. I do personally like a bit of substance than just pure fun, but I love a good platformer or something that can be enjoyed regardless of what I'm doing. Yeah, and I'm the same way. Like, I fucking love a really, like, meaty, substantial piece of media that makes me think, especially with movies. But... and I think that's also partly what's biased me, is like, I always found it kind of annoying how everything is just this kind of inane nonsense. But I don't know, maybe what I need to get back into the groove is a little bit of inane nonsense, because I've been wanting to make music again for a while, but I just haven't really had the right motivation or inspiration, and maybe I should just make some goofy shit, you know? But I really do love art with substance. It's definitely my preference, but oh fuck, I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, like I said, maybe I need to make something silly to get back into the groove.
What's this?
Ironically, I think R2-D2 story is one of the best. Oh, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 story is one of the best I've tried. Hoping someday you give it another try. I might give it another try. I think doing it on stream will make it a little easier for me to give it a shot, because if I'm bored of the game, I can always just talk to chat. I definitely think that I also am not like super into Westerns as like, oh shit, as much as a lot of people are. So that may have been working against it too. But I do think about giving it another shot from time to time. I think the day will come. I'm gonna wait this one out. This is about to end on me.
How's this? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I see. I see. This is the midway point.
Pools. I thought we were in a museum.
Here we go. Just focus. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, fuck. That's the old rhythm.
You alright, Jai? Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bump, 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 bump. Oh. Okay, so that was not the way. Well, this is still up. Maybe I got what I needed. Maybe that was just a little goodie bag, you know? Oh. Hmm. Okay, let's try this again.
Just focus. You alright, Jai?
3, 2, 1, go!
Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so this is not. It's got to be this way, but. Oh, I see. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's over there, though. I don't know how to get there. Maybe we'll loop back. Can't remember if I got that. But yeah, I was really disappointed that I didn't like Red Dead 2 more, because I loved the first one. Genuinely, like the Undead Nightmare expansion was so good. But yeah, it just, the second one, just something about it didn't click for me. Which is also why I'm pretty open to giving it a second shot, because I was really bummed that I didn't like it. But shit, like sometimes also the way my depression is, sometimes I'll play something and fucking hate it, and it's dead ass just because I'm like too depressed and anhedonic to really enjoy it. And then I'll like come back around and give something, oh fuck, a second shot. Ah, there we go, okay. And I'll give something another shot after I've recovered and feel better, and I find that sometimes that's all I really needed to do. That was hilarious timing. It's pretty slow paced and story focused, but what's there is genuinely fantastic. Yeah, that may have been part of it too, like the slow pacing, because I just found myself riding a horse through empty plains a lot. I got to the point where you kill the bear, and that was pretty much where I dropped it. Oh fuck, because I just, yeah, I was just kind of wandering around, and there was like stuff to do, but it just all felt very fetch questy and tiresome. It just didn't really hit for me. But again, that could have just been because I was too anhedonic to enjoy any, like literally anything. because that is a thing for me.
Get him, Macaron. I hear the old one too. John, watch your step. The generator's still running.
That's shocking.
No. Stop!
Whoops. Oh! The open world is probably the best in Red Dead, actually, because there's so many things happening. I'd say in terms of open world, it's like one of the top ones out there. The random events alongside the world just being really beautiful and fun to explore. It's like actually visiting an old Wild West America and taking in the view. Once the game picks up, though, it's very worth it. See, I disagree on that in my experience, because like when I think of an ideal open world, I think of Elden Ring, where I literally couldn't go like 5, maybe 10 seconds at most without seeing something that was like, whoa, what's this? And exploring it and it being like a whole involved and interesting thing. Whereas Red Dead, I was just like long, multiple minute long spans of just kind of riding a horse through the plains. Looks good, but nothing to see. And I just, yeah, it really lost me on that, honestly, because, yeah, like what I like about an open world is the stimuli. Admittedly, I haven't played Elden Ring to really compare, but I thought Red Dead was pretty solid and everything. Sometimes you just need to enjoy the rides. Man, that's so not my style of play. But yeah, like, it suffered from what I feel a lot of modern open world games suffer from, which is like, it's immense and massive, but there's like nothing in it. You know, it's way too spread out. Whereas like the first Red Dead is way smaller, like way smaller. But there was no point when I played the original Red Dead that I was like, what should I do now? I don't really know what to do. None of the things I have to do seem interesting. And that was really where I got hung up. It was just like, well, I could ride my horse like 8 minutes this way, I guess. Go see the bear guy. Oh, okay. He didn't have anything. 5 minutes back to town. Oh, nothing here. But I'll give it another shot someday. But it just, yeah, it did not hold my attention well. And I wasn't really hooked into the story. Not enough to really care to see it through. But like I said, like sometimes I really am just mad anhedonic. I disagree with that, especially compared to an Ubisoft game. Yeah, Ubisoft is trash. They do that. They are the worst at it for sure. Red Dead has these events going on that made it interesting for me, especially the morality system. Yeah, I don't think Red Dead is as bad as Ubisoft. Ubisoft is terrible with that. Like I played Assassin's Creed. I can't remember which one, but it was one of the newer ones. And it was the first of the newer ones that I had played, and there was it was literally nothing but just constant fetch quests. It was so boring. And so I definitely agree. Ubisoft is awful when it comes to that. Damn. Do you remember the settings like Agent Egypt? It was the Greece one. And the map was enormous. And I played it like a decent chunk in. It was not without being like, there was definitely parts of it that were entertaining, but holy smokes, it got old fast. There we go. You picked the worst one, Loki. That's hilarious. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, but man, Ubisoft is so fucking bad at making open world. It's wild. I don't know if you ever finished it, but they basically made a 15-20 hour game to a 50-60 minute hour games because you got to do so much side quest even to the story. Terrible game design. Yeah, I did not finish it because of exactly that. You had to do so much grinding just to be able to advance the story stuff. It was not a fun game. It was a genuinely bad game. Like, notice how when I critiqued Red Dead, I acknowledged that like there's value to the game and it has some like really well executed aspects of it. That game, trash. Terrible game. Well, not trash. Let me be honest here, because it did entertain me for like a good chunk of hours. I don't know how long it kept me, not to the end, but not trash. It wasn't trash. But anyway, yeah, Ubisoft is really, I don't like what they've done with Assassin's Creed. Damn. I like Ancient Greece, so like I said, I do like the RPG elements, but man, yeah, I did like early game when the story was progressing at a pretty steady pace. I was having a lot of fun with it, but damn, it got old so fast. But it did have some stuff that worked for it. The potential was there, which almost makes it worse. Like, I would have rather the game be just trash through and through. At least then I could just dismiss it and not think about it. Aww.
Oh, Mr. Chai, you have quite a view of the exhibit.
Cinnamon, why are you the only one enjoying this?
It's exciting and educational.
A notice to all employees. The rumors about the demise of the Department heads has been greatly exaggerated. I just want to let everyone.
The rumors of our demise have been greatly exaggerated. That's hilarious. My favorite example of Ubisoft being so ass at making game is them making Far Cry Primal, right? And then copying the world design from Far Cry 4. Lol. My girlfriend really likes the Far Cry games, if I remember correctly. I never really played them. I was very limited what I could play growing up, but... Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. It's literally the exact same. That's hilarious. Ubisoft is like, I don't think they're quite as bad as EA, but they definitely give EA a run for their money in terms of like lazy greed. Shit. He's out of there.
Cat time. Let's go.
Also, Far Cry Primal is in prehistoric era, right? Like old ass human and mammoth and whatever, and the game still has enemy camps like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. That's funny. And like they're not even like Neanderthals, they're just like poachers. That's funny as fuck. Because at least like if they were a Neanderthal settlement, you could sort of make an argument for them existing. You good, buddy?
Where I'm afraid of heights.
Oh no.
Also, why did they even program me to be afraid of heights?
That's so fucked up.
None of this makes sense.
Bum bum bum.
Peppermint, your turn.
You called?
Oops. Ruh-roh.
John, I don't think that platform's gonna hold.
Oh god. Mayhem. Holy. No! You're also close to the end of the level, if I remember. Ah, perfect. Damn.
John,
Shit.
I don't think that platform's gonna hold.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
An exhibit destroyed. Great. Let's burn this whole place down.
Peppermint, you okay? You seem more annoyed than usual.
Nothing. It's stupid. Let's just get out of here.
I love a good bongo groove. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like bongos are a heavily slept on instrument.
Another one.
As time crept forward, Roxanne Vandelay saw it fit to retire and pass along the company to a new visionary. Cale, her only child, was the obvious choice. He was as smart, if not smarter, than his brilliant mother. And oh, look at that hair!
Oh wait, did I actually break it?
It's just a lie.
It's hilarious.
Miss Peppermint, you are more frustrated than dealing with Mr. Jai.
Today, Cale's dear mother lives in peace and quiet, enjoying her retirement, knowing the company is in great hands.
He forced her out.
Ugh, you're just as annoying as Cale's been saying.
Shut it!
Never!
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Gotta go this way. Ah, fuck. This way. This way. This way. Oh, is this the actual route? That's funny.
Don't worry, Chai. Mimosa's just throwing whatever she has at you.
Well, I'm sure it's exciting to watch.
Indeed, it is.
Thank you, Cinnamon. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Ah, I see.
Don't worry about me. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, jumped the gun on that last one.
Leave it to me. Let me have a go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bum, bum. Whoops.
Here we go!
Yeah.
Whoops.
Peppermint, your turn.
Light him up.
No. Whoops. Okay then. There we go. Oh, wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go, though? Nah, nah. Okay, okay. Good. That was close.
Peppermint, come on! Lift it up!
You cold?
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
Wrong way.
Let me out there.
Ah, fuck.
Let's go.
Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck. There we go. Oh, you're not done yet? Damn, bro.
This'll be easy. Whoops.
Fuck. I keep missing those.
You're almost there, Chai.
Just open the door for us in the next room.
First, a bust must be destroyed.
Okay, I think the place is clear.
Kale took Vandalay Technologies into the next era with his vision for the future. Project Armstrong. He single-handedly developed the robotic limb system, taking the world's biggest technological empire directly into our hearts and minds.
You liar. That's not what happened.
Peppermint, take it easy.
I feel your pain. The exhibition was not all I hoped for either.
Cinnamon's so funny.
She did all the hard work. You stole it.
You tell him.
Why do I feel more out of the loop than usual?
I wanted to be my own person. I ran away from my family when I shouldn't have. I didn't know it would lead to this.
Peppermint, what's wrong?
Kale didn't develop all that technology. I know this because this leg, my mom made it for me.
Your mom has a competing robotic limb company.
No.
Yeah, that's it, Chai.
My mom is Roxanne Vandelay.
What?
Which makes Kale
my brother.
I could tell they were related. I thought he was gonna be her
This
dad or
makes a lot
something,
more
but that makes sense, yeah.
He's always taken advantage of people, but I didn't think he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think. You think...
Who cares? Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because of you. We're all here because of you.
Yeah, but...
And I'm here fighting because of what you found, and what you're trying to stop.
Not to mention, Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that, but that's like secondary or something.
Your brother doesn't define who you are.
And this doesn't change anything.
Really?
It only gives us a stronger reason to fight. As friends.
Chai, that was beautiful.
So, you wanna go crash a party?
I'd like that. You know, I really wanted to say that crashing the party line since we got here. But it's okay. You can have it.
All right.
That was a sweet moment. All right.
We're here.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Chai, do your thing and get up to the backstage area.
Her performance time is moments away.
You're gonna have to hustle.
That path should lead you right to Mimosa's dressing room.
Good old Chai sneak attack.
I hope it actually works this time.
Hey, give it another chance.
Surprise her, and you'll get the upper hand.
But you've gotta move.
I'll see you at the show. We'll take her down. Together. Here I come, Mimosa.
Chai, just follow that hallway and you'll be at her dressing room.
We weren't able to stop the intruders in the museum.
I am not putting my performance.
Actually, let's see.
I am going
I might stop this now so I don't have to scramble to get ready for going. I gotta go to the dentist again. I don't think I mentioned that. I might have. But I think I'm gonna pause it here for today. And then tomorrow, we'll see. We'll see how much we can get done. Maybe we beat it. I'm not sure. I feel like we might be able to, because it's gonna be Mimosa, and then that's 3 out of 4 bosses beaten, right? No. That's like, yeah. Because it would be the Doctor Dude we beat, the security lady, and then Corsica who joined us. So then Mimosa, and then I think it would just be Kale, right? So I feel like we could probably finish this tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see y'all then. I hope you have a great rest of your week. It is Friday Eve. How exciting. I appreciate you being here. And I will see you all tomorrow for some more Hi-Fi Rush. Until then, Peace.
I feel the peace and contentment inside as I open my heart. I got nothing to hide. Wouldn't trade anyone here by my side for a ransom of riches. My fortune is pride.